So the new big update that we've been waiting for quite a while now. It's the 5-year anniversary of the game starting, so it should be a huge one. They've revamped the menu, is the main thing they was talking about. So on the left you'll find the currently running special events. In the middle, Real Racing TV, or whoopie-doo. And on the right, you've still easy access to the career exclusive series and more, whatever that might be. So that is our new motorsports groups. So it's exclusive series. No, like exclusive series, motorsports groups are separate from the career, which means you have easier access to all your favourite motorsports in one place. Now all I can see there is NASCAR and Formula E. Now I particularly like NASCAR, but I know generally not many people do, and it seems quite universal that everyone hates Formula E. So the motorsports group looks like that's the unpopular category by the look at that. 2018 NASCAR Cup Series. 2018, 3 new Cup cars. Well, I'm very well pleased with that. I do like NASCAR, but most people were thinking load of old crap. Chevy Camaro ZL1. I'm not up on American cars. It's always been a Chevy SS previously. To me that looks the same, but it's probably a different front or different car, but it looks the same to me. Full Fusion, in Britain that's a full Mondeo, we call them here. But anyway, that's it, and a new camera as well, so that'll be good for me. If you like NASCARs, that's good news. New Aston Martin GTE, which is another excellent car. Limited time series, 5 new limited time series. The new NASCAR Sprint Cup cars. I think that's what we have already, but I do like NASCARs, but I'm not. I don't really know the ins and outs of NASCAR. I don't know how many different types of NASCAR there are. I presume there's only one, but there might be 2 different ones for all I know. So those ones, and you can also on limited time series get the Coda Tronca Barchetta, which if you've not got one, it drives really well actually. I think it drives really well. Both Spaders do. And hideously ugly to look at, and that thing when you drive it, especially if you paint it in white, it's actually like driving a bathtub down the road. And an old or a new Camaro SS, which is only like a Pro-Am sort of car anyway, so there's nothing really to show about there. So if you don't really like NASCARs, then that is going to be crap for you, that particular bit. 2 new ones in exclusive is the Lotus 125 and the R3 Spec Silvia, which are both superb cars. So this to me is already looking like what I feared, that it's mainly going to be about same old, just peddling round and round and round business for me. We hope you enjoyed this Real Racing update. Now I did say about there's a special treat, didn't it? What's that going to be? Have a quick look, view cars a sec. 40% fame. Get off. We know that. Don't care what that is. Limited time Corvette C7R. If you haven't got it, that is a brilliant car, that car. So if you've got 30% off chance of that, and you got the funds, you want to buy that, I think. An excellent car. Oh, why have I got to download another 42 megabytes? You download 50 megabytes, then another 100, then another 20, another 20, 50 here. It's almost like you need a device dedicated for this game. It is just taking up so much resources. Every time it updates on one of my devices, I normally have to get rid of a few other apps and delete all my photos just to get the new update on one of mine. This I did actually have quite a bit of problem downloading it, the update on this device, because it's only running Android 5.1, and the last 1 megabyte just didn't want to download at all. Kept retrying it several times, didn't want to know, and in the end I had to turn the tablet off and back on, and it then finished. But it was a bit of a mission, so if you've got an old device you might face the same thing as me. Right, so new cars. Chevy Camaro SS 1967. That's a nice old classic looking thing. Looks a bit of a 1967. So that's going to be, is that like a Starsky and Hutch type? It looks a bit like an old Bullet Mustang sort of looking thing. I know it's not a Mustang, but for us that don't live in America, a lot of the American cars look quite similar, big, loud and stuff. I mean, in real life, when we see one here in Britain, they are fantastic, because they make that proper big rumble, you get big rumble and ground shakes and that noise, because we don't get really noisy cars like that here really. And but so in real life, fantastic, but on the game they don't seem to transfer as well as I'd like them to, because they always seem to be sort of quite slow and sort of a bit slow motion, but in real life superb. Anyway, that looks quite a nice little thing. That'll be up with the Pro Series, I would think, in the old V8 muscle, something like that. Obviously the new GT, which we talked about a little while ago, that'll be a tremendous car as well. Probably the best car on the update, I would guess. Camaro SS 2017 looks like every other Camaro on the game to me. It might be a little bit curvier and a little bit more modern looking perhaps, but same old really. Right, so that's the one. I don't know if the Camaro ZL1 has replaced the SS. The bonnet shape looks a little bit different. Actually, you can see it's to me, I don't know the difference between an SS and a ZL1. I really don't. I thought ZL1 was more of a sportier looking thing, but so I'm not really that up on American cars. Did I press that? Right, Ford Fusion, or we call them a Mondeo here. That looks just the same as they always look. And the Camry, again, the bonnet looks slightly different. But anyway, I do like NASCAR, so that's all good news for me. Group unlocked. You have unlocked Formula E. Oh, goody. There's a series I won't want to do. 2016 to 17 series. Now I already did that before when they split it, but now they've changed this about. What's that new? Right, so that doesn't start for another 2.5 weeks yet for that GTE. So the home button now gives you time trial tournament, Daytona Championship. Is that the one I just pressed? Or was that something different? Oh, that one's open. Right, so the Daytona. Oh, so you can start that now, can you? I'll start that in a little while. Right, so anyway, so you can jump straight in that. Real Racing TV. Well, you get old Mr. Dementia talking and giggling away like a girl for about a minute about a load of old tuck normally. NASCAR 19 Series Fusion Championship. Oh, it starts in 6 days. Right, so I thought that one was Real Racing TV, they said. Right, so career. New series unlocked. Oh, they said that was that stupid Formula E, wasn't they? Right, exclusive, got a couple more to do there. And Motorsports is obviously Formula E, and so we've got 2 series now. So the NASCAR's been all condensed into one, but look at it. Now Formula E, don't tell me I've got to download more down assets. Oh, there's a surprise. And the internet don't like working either. So what's that then? Because I did it with the I think there was about 3 different tiers before. There was 3 separate ones before. And obviously I'd got to 100% completion on this a few days ago again, but I'm probably now going to go backwards. Right, so there's only one series for that. You've still got the Renault, the whatever that thing is, and the Audi. So you've still got the same cars, but they've now taken away your completion for them, what you had before. So I hope they're not doing that with the NASCARs as well. NASCAR 143. No, I do want a different device. There's just so much downloads on this thing. It's unbelievable. Right, so that again, I'm pretty sure when I had a little look on my other device, that was going to be, they took away the 2015, 16 and 17. They've taken all that away, which I completed, which was lots and lots of races, and you've now got to do them again. So that is not good news for me. If you've not done it before, then obviously it's alright, but to take away quite a bit of your completion to go backwards is, just to do them all again, is quite disheartening, if I'm honest. The exclusive series, there's a few more to do there anyway, so it's pretty much what I expected really. They've just taken away quite a bit of the completion and then making you go pedalling around again in the same cars, round the same tracks. For what purpose? I mean, even when you complete it, you don't even get an acknowledgement. You know, you don't get a trophy, you don't get anything whatsoever once you've completed every single race. Nothing. Which is quite disheartening as well. They should really put something in there to say, congratulations, you've completed all races or whatever. But there isn't anything like that. So for me, new NASCARs, great. I don't mind actually, if I'm honest, redoing the NASCARs. It's a bit annoying that they're taking it away, but doing them again, not bothered about that. And luckily there's only one series for the Formula E, and I obviously will do that again, but it's just a bit more pedaling. And I mean, they've changed the layout, yes, but at what benefit? I don't really know how much better it is, to be honest. It looks cleaner, I must admit. It does look cleaner, and you can concentrate on career and stuff. So at least if you haven't got cars that aren't fully upgraded that qualify for the exclusive series, then they're sort of out of the way. And so all in all, it's looks cleaner, looks tidier, but it's the same old yet again, with a couple of new cars thrown in. My only saving grace really obviously is the having some more NASCARs to race, so that's good news for me. If you don't like NASCARs and you've completed the game already like I have, I think most people, if you don't want to keep pedaling around, you're going to be disappointed. But anyway, let me know what you think, and we'll see how we go. Race team starts soon, I think, with pedaling in. For me, the NASCAR's probably around Suzuka East, I would guess, by the way it's looking. On another hour, yeah. It says Chevrolet Eurasian Overtaking Challenge, so I presume that's any Chevy anywhere in Europe or Asia for overtake. So for me, that would be NASCAR's. I hope they haven't changed that, because I'd like the oldest ones, 2015. You could go around Suzuka, turn around, smash them all up, and have a right thoroughly good time. So hopefully that still works, but anyway, we'll see. Let me know what you think. See you on another one pretty soon. Cheers.